Welcome to Auntie Chats and Tarot. We are going to do pick a crystal. So we have the Selenite. This is a high vibing crystal. This helps with concentration, calming. It's very high vibrational. It recharges other crystals. So take a peek at that. Clarity, understanding come with Selenite. And we also have Citrine. Abundance, wealth, prosperity, helping with that, helping with courage, boosting confidence. Citrine, attracting success. Selenite and Citrine. What are your picks? Selenite we'll do first, Citrine second. Okay, our first pile, Selenite. Those of you who chose Selenite, this is your message. Be discerning. Listen for those little nuggets that are just perfect for you. You'll know which ones they are and leave the rest for somebody else. Thank you to all who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you'd like to hear, what's on your mind. I'll try and focus in on that and do a read. Okay, our Selenite pile. What are we talking about here? What is your message today? Selenite pile. Spirit, what's our message today? This deck doesn't typically talk, so I'm not surprised that it's not talking. Okay. Let's move to another deck. Maybe that has something to do with the calm, the clarity. There's just no questions. There's understanding and clarity here. Two of Wands comes out sideways. Two of Wands. This can be in between, am I going to go for it and change my life, or am I going to stay someplace safe? This is the Page of Swords here talking to us. Truth. Clarity. Magician in the reverse. There could be some spying going on here as well. Magician in the reverse talks about, trying to manifest something that just isn't of a high vibration for somebody else. Seven of Cups follows that. That's a lot of illusions, delusions. Somebody's trying to find the clarity. They're trying to find the truth. I think that is exactly why they've picked Selenite here. Because they're in some sort of darkness. This could be a walk with the shadow side. Dark night of the soul activity. Teachings. Meditations. Tough stuff. Getting real with oneself. Because you're asking yourself, should I be leaping to something different, or do I want to stay where I'm comfortable? I'm getting. A look at self. Let me just change this up a little bit. A look at self is very clear here to me. Being truthful with self, getting out of some sort of illusion. A lot of understanding. Whoever I'm speaking to is trying to gain a lot of understanding about themselves. Something has triggered that. The Magician in the reverse. Some sort of darkness has triggered this, or some sort of him hearing something repeating, some sort of pattern that you're seeing where it's like, I'm spinning my wheels and it's always a negative outcome. How can I gain clarity here and create a different outcome? Our selenite pile, what more do we want to hear here? What more does this message reveal? This also comes out sideways, and it's the Temperance. Temperance sideways. Fits right along with what we're saying. The balance. You know, am I in balance? Am I out of balance? Am I going with the flow? Is the flow where I want to be? Is this the right flow for me? The Chariot. There is desire to move forward here with something. To come to a conclusion. To move forward, to take action. 5 of Wands, away from chaos and conflict. Action, Chariot, 5 of Wands, chaos and conflict. Six of Wands, that hasn't worked out. It's in the reverse. 6 of Wands, that has not worked out. There hasn't been success here. I want to gain clarity. I want to be high vibing with this Chariot. This is everything selenite talks about. Remember, it can recharge other crystals. So once you get on your right path, I feel like you can not only recharge yourself, you can recharge others that are needing it. Confirmation in the truth here that landed on the floor. I think you're in the midst of concentrating on these very things. What am I? What do I mean here in this environment that I'm in? What do I want to achieve? The Moon is also sideways. A lot of cards sideways, yeah. You're in the process of figuring a lot of your stuff out. The Moon can mean you either don't see things coming, or there's a lot of emotions here. I think that's what this is. Or things are coming out. I think definitely things are coming out from your past that have been undesirable. You're seeing patterns. You're wanting to make change. Let's say that. Wanting to make positive change. Knight of Cups. You have a lot to give. You have a lot to give, a lot of love to give, a lot of positivity. And I feel like that you haven't even tapped that source. And you're aware of that, and you're wanting to make changes. 5 of Swords. Instead, oh yeah, okay, this is becoming much clearer. Yeah, you have a lot of love to give. You have a lot of creativity, a lot of positive that you want to bring forth with your exchange with others. But instead, you've been on the defensive. Something has happened in your past that has been dark. It'll vary for all. As we talk to the collector, it will vary for everyone as far as the timing that we're talking about. But something has made you very defensive and not wanting to show that soft side in the past. And instead you've come across as the 5 of Swords, and this is winning at all costs. So you made everything competitive when really you just wanted people on your side, and you wanted camaraderie, and you wanted to, but you just didn't trust. You just didn't trust. I'm hearing that very clearly. Something has happened to your trust meter, and now you're treating everybody the same, as if, you know, it's a competitive environment. I have to think of self, but down deep, you know, I want to have connections that matter and that mean something. The Hangman also comes out on the side. A lot of, again, thinking things through, taking a time out. I will say this. I know it's difficult when someone doesn't treat you properly to move on and think, okay, that's just that person, that's on that person, and the next interaction is a clean slate, because we want to protect ourselves. I get both sides of that. I get protection of self, and I also get, don't let that person ruin your next experience with the next person that comes along, because you're dealing with a totally different person. Be wise, learn from your mistakes, of course. But I guess what I'm saying is, don't let that person that did you wrong have that much power over how you interact with others moving forward, or of your life. In this case, I think our Selenite group has let some bad interactions, and they've been bad. I see a lot of negativity here, a lot of darkness. Prohibit them from being themselves throughout life, their real natural state, because they've been afraid and protective of self. So when looking at it in that way, you've given that experience too much power in your present and in your future. That person that did you wrong, or situation that did you wrong, you're giving it too much power if it's also contributing to how you interact now, especially if you want to come across as different, not as dark, but as positive and upbeat. Let me just pause for 1 second here, please. Okay, Selenite group, I'm sorry for that interruption. Yeah, I'm seeing the Hierophant here. I think pray about this. This is a very slippery slope. How much do I learn from my past and make sure it doesn't repeat? And how much do I give someone who's maybe done me wrong? How much do I give them as far as me moving forward and how I want to interact with others? How much power do I give them? I take my power back. I know who I am. I want to be positive. I want to move forward. That's on them that they handled the situation poorly. That's on them. You don't have to carry that around with you. The baggage can be released. Ask your spirit guides. Ask the divine for help. You see that right here with the Hierophant. They are here for you. Prayer always helps. You'll get insights. Meditation always helps. You'll get insight into these very things. May not be immediate, but it does arrive. 10 of Wands. Yeah, these burdens. Ask your higher guides to help you with these burdens. I do think they're very heavy. They've been weighing heavy on you. But I do get a sense that it's not your place to also be heavy. If something or someone was trying to squash your light, if someone or something was trying to squash your light, don't let them squash your life moving forward. If that was 20 years ago, 2 years ago, 2 weeks ago, move forward in the manner that you want to, knowing in faith that your spirit guides are here for you. And don't give that negativity continued power over your present. I hope that's making sense. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands, new beginnings, new relationships. And I'm going to take the next card that follows, the Sun, enlightenment and happiness. And that's where you truly want to go. 8 of Pentacles, I'm going to take it to. That follows the Sun on the bottom of the deck, and this talks about soul purpose and hard work. You're putting in the hard work. You're trying to find out, what is my soul deep down telling me to do? How do I want to show up in relationships moving forward? In this particular relationship, maybe it's love related and throat chakra. You're feeling like, yeah, this could be the one, but I'm afraid and I don't know how to make those first steps. Your spirit guides are here. They can help you. Get in meditation. Let spirit guides talk to you. Get out in nature. Let them speak. Hear the truths. They know about you. They'll help you remember about you. Prayer, also good. Selenite, wow, so deep, but right along the lines of what that crystal means. Interesting. A couple of charms to wrap you guys up. We've got the bunny, prosperity. Ugh, I never know where to put that. Bunny, prosperity. I'm also seeing that as just being a little bit more lighthearted, go out and play. Along with being wise, you've got the elephant here. Removing blockages and being wise. It's perfect with what we've been talking about here. You're removing those blockages. You're thinking it through. Yeah, you're giving this a lot of thought, a lot of time devoted towards this. And you're removing those blockages. And you're being wise about, I won't be taken again. I won't be in a similar situation. You know, and let karma handle the rest of that. Because karma will handle it. Selenite, that is your message. Wow. So good. I hope you enjoyed this message. Okay, I'm moving into Citrine. And we'll grab another deck here. Just as a reminder, our Citrine group, we're talking about abundance and wealth and attracting it, prosperity, boosting confidence, courage, strength. Our Citrine group, which deck are we going to use? Okay, Citrine, here is your message. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And thanks to all who have supported this channel. Here we go, Citrine group. Selenite group was very interesting. Very deep. What will Citrine reveal? Queen of Swords. Intellectual, feminine energy. Rarely fooled, this one. She's our queen. Nine of Pentacles follows. Independent. Very successful. Does for self. Has done well. Has done well in business in particular. Intellectual. Yeah. Our queen is very intellectual. I'm getting she does not take any kind of BS, no nonsense. And she's been focused. 10 of Cups. Now, of course, there's no gender in tarot, but I'm going to say she here with our feminine energy and our queen. 10 of Cups for this queen has been fulfilled, I'm getting. This is right where she wants to be. This is her happily ever after. Maybe she's wanted to be alone. I am sensing that whatever business is going on here, it's been very lucrative. It's been a long time dream. And she's living it. Bravo to our Queen of Swords. Nothing has stood in her way. I'm also hearing 3 of Swords. There's been heartbreak here. There's been need for healing. Let's get a little bit further on that. 8 of Wands, but it's in the reverse. So for our Queen of Swords, she's felt along her timeline that she's been somehow held back by something or someone or circumstances. That's been heartbreaking to her because she knows that she's just magic in a bottle with regards to career. Hermit follows. She has stayed focused and she has stayed the course even throughout some tough times where I'm getting people tried to hold her back. Then she maybe started believing it. She held herself back. the need for hermiting, reminder of self, regaining the confidence. Yeah, definitely wealth and prosperity is here and abundance. The happily ever after, the Ten of Cups, it doesn't get any better than that. So whatever difficulties have happened here, they've been overcome. There's individual wealth and prosperity. She has had no problem attracting success, although there was some sort of bumpy road in the past. Boosting of confidence, that's also Citrine. I'm not saying that's been any problem for her recently, but that may be this something holding her back. Spurred her on, I'm getting. Spurred her on. It held her back just for a little bit, but then ultimately she alchemized that energy and it spurred her forward. Nine of Swords. Worry. Staying up at night with worry. Doesn't really fit with the courageous woman we're seeing here. Four of Wands. Oh. So she's fulfilled her dream in the area of career. And that's been her focus in life. And even though she was up against something here that held her back for a blip of time, she overcame, and she's just done remarkably well to have her happily ever after with regards to business. I am getting it's business. But what's keeping her up at night is the Nine of Swords, keeping her up at night, and the Four of Wands. Four of Wands can definitely be being engaged, family outings, family celebrations. She's worried about this because her entire focus has been on career. I'm hearing she's wondering if she's missed the boat here. Remember, what's meant for you never passes you by. But let's ask the question. A little bit more information here on what our Queen of Swords can count on regarding family and or maybe even marriage. Ten of Swords, endings. Quickly coming out, Eight of Cups, walking away. Walking away from endings here. Walking away from past relationships that haven't worked out. A feeling of being stabbed in the back. She's been in relationships where she felt like she was stabbed in the back. She was used for her money. She was used for her success. She was used for her position. And later finding out that love wasn't the goal of some of these suitors, okay? But as we start to switch, we see the energy changing up a little bit here with the Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups talks about a soulmate, a significant relationship. And the Seven of Pentacles talks about investment. So she wants to invest in a soulmate, but I'm getting more, she wants someone to be true blue and invest in her. She's planting seeds, temperance. Okay, yeah. Spirit is saying find the balance. You need to find the balance again. Because it's been a little bit lopsided with work. But I do feel like, we did talk about how our Queen of Swords here is intellectually gifted. So we know that she's thinking along these lines as well. She knows what needs to take place, a balancing more of life and doing what she needs to do to bring in this love. And I'm hearing not... and do it in a genuine way, not utilize the career and the success as a way to tempt somebody. That's not the way to go about it. Be more subtle, I'm hearing, about what you do. Let that person fall in love with you without knowing anything else other than, you're very bright and... yeah, just something about keep it kind of on the down low, specifics about what you do. Just spend time with this person. 5 of Wands. There's a lot our Queen of Swords can do. 5 of Wands. I'm reading this card as the many aspects of her, the many faces of her. But pick which one you want in the area of love, what you want to attract. Send that out into the world. And know specifically what you want to attract. What is the personality type you want to attract? What are their goals in your mind? Picture this person, bring them to you, manifest this person, but be clear on what you want. Before, I think there was a sense of, I want to be admired. And you were admired for what you were doing professionally, but the love wasn't there. There was more of a feeling of what can you do for me type. And nobody has time for that. Type of situation, type of partners you were attracting. Yeah, they were admiring you, but you're looking for true love that also admires you, but that has your back, that you can count on, that reciprocates equally. Judgment is here. I think that says it all. You need a relationship that does you justice. Empress in the reverse. Yeah, in situations you've found people who needed you. They were dependent on you. Did that give you control? Maybe you felt that way, but I'm feeling because of your intellectual abilities here, you're saying, yeah, I felt like that was a good connection, but really that was someone who was maybe a codependent situation, but they were too dependent on you. You want someone that can stand tall right next to you. They have the same leadership, intellect, go-get-em characteristics. They bring just as much to the table as you. High Priestess, yeah. You're seeing this. You're seeing this in your mind's eye. You know it's on the way. You know you can bring it forward. You know you can manifest it. You know you can do anything. And you can. High Priestess, you've got to use your intellect, of course, which you have, and you've got to, Spirit is saying here, use your intuition a little bit better with people. Because you know what you're dealing with, and then you talk yourself out of it. And we've all been there. Okay, 8 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck, and that talks about, that's interesting. Eight of Swords being held back. Slowed up energy. Again, we're kind of coming full circle with that. Use your intuition. Nothing holds you back. You're in charge. You're at the wheel. And you know what you're capable of on so many levels. If some levels are down here and others are up, even them out, find the balance. With the Temperance card, find the balance. If your career is, in other words, terrific, sky high, and your love life is here, but you want love life to be more even, find the balance. You've got the Pegasus in Charms. This is unusual abilities and unusual success. Remember, Citrine is all about wealth, prosperity, and success. You've got it in spades, and you've got it in unusual ways. So that's unique to you. And the Deer here, yeah, I do believe you're intellectual and you're just terrific in business, and you've just knocked it out of the park in so many areas of your life. And in addition, you have the Fawn spirit, which is just true blue. And people don't believe it because so many people in business, can be not true blue, let's say. And so people think, you finagled something here, or you were given favoritism for some reason. But no, you're true blue. You did it. You put in the hard work. You did it, and you did it on your own, I'm seeing. and you've been individually successful, and just the sky's the limit for you. But you've just got that true blue kindness to you too. So people have a hard time believing your truth, but you know it. And don't settle for anybody who can't believe it or has to be talked into you. Forget it. That's a waste of your time. Okay, and then we have the squirrel. I'm going to get my glasses on. Squirrel represents playful energy. Yes, I think that completely fits too with this whole, as you're leveling up in different areas of your life, remember to play. You're working really hard, also play hard. And then, the star comes out and it's perfect. And this particular star says, I love you on it over and over again. So that could mean two things to me here. Be careful of the people that are saying I love you, because you'll know instinctively, the high priestess, as you get in tune with your instincts there, you'll know instinctively who is for real. And also just that you're the star. You've already demonstrated that you're the star in so many areas of your life. And the love is coming. And it's coming not because you're a star in your professional field, but because you're just a star as a person with this fawn energy of being true blue and being successful and just being kind. A lot of kindness here. That's why you've been successful. That's why Spirit shines on you. That's why Spirit helps you. That's why Spirit talks to you. So use your intellect along with your high priestess energy, which would be very intuitive. Tap more into that. I'm hearing you've got it. You just need to tap more into it. That's a really beautiful read. Citrine, that was your read. I liked it. Two very different reads here off of our crystals, selenite and citrine. I hope you've enjoyed this message, and I hope you enjoy this channel. If so, please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps. I really appreciate your time today, and we'll be back with you again. But until then, remember who you are and remember your self-worth. Thank you so much for joining me today.